What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of this Manchester United FM22 beta. We are getting close to the end of our journey with Manchester United before things start on the real game, on the main game, should I say. This is still a real game. On the real game, the real main game, FM22. Once it's released, we will be doing a save with Red Star. We will be looking to rebuild Red Star and take them back to their Champions League glory of 1991, which coincidentally was the year I was born. That is not what you're here for today. Today, you are here for the Manchester derby. It's first versus third. They've got Haaland, we've got Mbappe. Who is the better team? You'll find out today. Let's get into it. So, guys, you were last here for the 3-0 victory against Cardiff. Since then, we've been pretty solid. We beat Bristol Rovers with a fully rotated side in the FA Cup, as you would expect. We then took on Liverpool in the EFL Cup. We beat them in the quarter-final stage. We beat them on penalties. A rather hard-fought penalty shootout. If you look at the shootout here, Jadon Sancho missed for us, but Fabinho and this guy here, Jens Kajus, missed for them with the final decisive spot kick, meaning we went through. We then beat Villa. We beat Palace in the EFL Cup semi-final. That one went all the way to extra time, rather disappointingly, but SMS got the job done. We then beat Palace in the league. This is why I don't understand FM. We play them at Wembley in a cup semi-final. It's a struggle. It's 2-1. Then we play them in the Premier League, blitz them 6-0. We then beat Leeds 2-1. We then beat Everton 2-1. We beat Fulham 4-0. We rotated in the FA Cup in the fourth round and we took on Coventry. We beat them 3-0. Then it kind of started to falter. We drew 0-0 with Brentford. We lost our first game of the season away at Arsenal. And it's my own fault. I know why it's happened. Edinson Cavani scored a hat-trick. And it's my own fault because I sold him. I sold him to bring in Mbappe, which makes sense. But it's something about every time he plays against Manchester United now. He is a absolute stud. We then played Forest, who are now bottom of the Premier League, and we beat them 5-2 before obviously taking on Manchester City today. Obviously, we've got Man City in the EFL Cup final as well. I'm not going to show you that. It's not really a big trophy, is it? We've got the Champions League coming up against Atleti. But yeah, we're going to power through some stuff. In terms of the Premier League, obviously, we've now lost our first game of the season, so we are now just only 8 points ahead of Arsenal, who are the team in second. And as I said, Nottingham Forest now bottom of the Premier League table with 6 points. Obviously, Cardiff were bottom with 2 last time you saw them. Last time you saw the table, it's now Nottingham Forest, which is sad. As a Bristol City fan, I'd prefer to see Cardiff bottom of the league. But there we go, we move. One thing to note, guys, Manchester City have this man, Erling Haaland, who I am really, really worried about. I don't know how much they bought him for off of Dortmund. Let's have a little look. 115 million. Not bad. Not bad. We're going to take him on today. I don't really know how it's going to go because we've got a couple of issues. Declan Rice is injured. Mason Greenwood's injured. Martial's injured despite playing in our last game. Kylian Mbappe is absolutely exhausted. So we're going to have to play Paul Pogba at CDM. So I don't know how this is going to go, but we move. We've got De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Shaw, Pogba, Bruno, Milinkovic-Savic, Sancho, Ronaldo, and Rashford. Obviously, we do have some options on our bench. Skriniar as well, potentially someone who could come off the bench. Obviously, we do have Mbappe, Donny. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. We are struggling at the moment. Despite having a lot more depth than we have last year, we are still struggling in terms of some depth options. A lot of the games are sort of creeping up. We're playing a lot in quite a short space of time. I'll show you the schedule again at the end of the video because things are ridiculous. The best player in our team at the moment is this man here, Bruno Fernandes. He currently has 8 goals and 19 assists in 30 appearances in all competitions. He is dominating things. 12 assists and 6 goals in 21 Premier League games as well. So when he plays in the Prem, he's exceptional. As I said, we've been playing him as this box-to-box midfielder. He's been doing a great job there. Despite me buying SMS for the box-to-box midfielder role and the Mazzala, this has been working around quite nicely because, as you can see, Bruno's got 8 goals and SMS has got 12 goals. He's been playing very well as well, but he's much more the goal scorer and Bruno is much more the setup man. So let's go and submit this team and see what team Manchester City throw forward. Obviously, it's always interesting to see what Man City do and who they buy with all their riches as well. Always interested to see what they got. So Ederson, Pedro Porro, who's a very good player, Fernandinho, Ake, Guzans, Rodri, KDB, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Raheem Sterling, and Erling Haaland. Obviously, they've got some good options on the bench, but it's not as strong a team as I've seen from Manchester City in some of these saves. Obviously, you know, I do the rebuilds as well, guys. So actually seeing these sorts of teams that Manchester City and PSG and the like can put together is absolutely crazy. But luckily, it's not actually as bad as I thought it could be. Haaland is going to be an issue with everyone. You know how heading is in this game, guys. You know it's a mess. So I'm worried about Haaland in the air. But hopefully we can hold on to him. And I am kind of worried about Paul Pogba as a CDM. But we'll see how things go. Rodrigo into Phil Foden then. Able to turn around his man. He's waltzing around everybody into Pedro Porro on the right-hand side. Can the cross come over? No. Looks like we stop it into Bernardo. Edge of the penalty area. KDB. Rodrigo's there. We're pushing him back, though. Rifles one, and De Gea spills it. But luckily gets a second bite of the cherry. That is ridiculous. Bruno on this corner then. Whipping it across. And Varane. I don't know what it is, right? With Manchester City, we played them last season. I showed you guys the video. I showed you guys the game in the video. We beat them 5-0. We scored 5 headers. I don't know what it is about Manchester City. They cannot stop me scoring headers. It's another assist for Bruno Fernandes. And another goal for Rafa Varane. Can we do the same thing again? This time, Harry Maguire heads over the crossbar. We are a danger at those corners. I've shown my corner routine. I can't remember what episode of this series that was in. But the corners and the set pieces routine definitely doing the business here. Bruno Fernandes gets the ball thrown in towards him. Ederson wins it into Erling Haaland. He's got some space to run into here. Being forced out to that right-hand side very nicely. And he deliver a cross. Goes back to Bernardo Silva. We keep the pressure on him, though. KDB. And that is a horrendous challenge from Sancho. I'm surprised he didn't get booked there. But we've recovered the ball. And we hit it long to Rashford, who makes it stick. It goes back to Bruno. And we let Man City come out of things a little bit more, which is nice to see. Into Ronaldo on this left-hand side. Maguire. Pogba. Pogba actually playing okay at CDM so far. Nothing spectacular, but we move. Aaron Wan-Bissaka driving down that right-hand side. Can he deliver to the far post? It's Ronaldo. Oh, the ball off the header comes back off the bar. That's a real chance. That is a real chance because I cannot see Ake or Guzans really dealing with Ronaldo. Sorry, Ronaldo's on the other side. I can't see Fernandinho or Pedro Porro really dealing with Ronaldo. Corner for us then. Bruno into the penalty area. Ederson saves. We're still trying to make shots on target, but Man City are able to hack the ball clear to the halfway line. But these corners are definitely causing them some issues. As you can see, as we head another one wide. We've already scored one, but I feel that we could get another one in this sort of capacity. Their heading attributes at the moment. They don't have John Stones. They don't have Ruben Diaz at this point in time. Playing the centre-back partnership of Fernandinho and Ake is not it. And Ederson with another great save there to deny Bruno Fernandes a goal of his own. Trots over to take the corner. Is Varane and Maguire going to get anywhere near this? Maguire gets his header. Doesn't get the header. Gets his attempt covered there. Sancho driving down this left-hand side. KDB is forced to put the ball behind for another corner. Despite the fact that this is at the Etihad, guys, we are dominating. Bruno Fernandes and Maguire heads miles over the bar. But we're doing well. We've had 7 corners in this first half. One of them we managed to make count early doors. We're ahead on the scoreboard, and we certainly deserve to be given how much we've created. So I'm pleased. I am pleased. We are creating good opportunities. We've got another one right off the bat here. A throw in into Pogba, goes back to Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. It's another one that comes crashing back off the woodwork. And great challenge there from Varane to deny Haaland progressing down the field. Set piece opportunity for Man City. We clear the ball up to SMS. We've got some runners here. Ronaldo is beyond him. It's careless from SMS. Gives it away to Nathan Ake. 55 minutes on the clock. We are We have lost our unbeaten run now, which is very disappointing, but all good things must come to an end. An unbeaten season wasn't going to happen. Paul Pogba down at that 6.4 is not great, and an injury to Wan-Bissaka is not good either. We will make that change. We'll bring on Williams at right back, and then I think Pogba is going to have to come off for Scott McTominay. I think he's probably a slightly better option than Donny van de Beek at this point in time. This is a ridiculous suggestion. Ronaldo off for Alex Telles. We won't be doing that. Maybe we bring on Andreas Pereira because Kylian Mbappe is knackered and needs some rest. So despite being match fit for this game, I'm not going to go for Kylian Mbappe. It's not going to be an Mbappe versus Haaland show. Man City have switched out both their wingers, I've just clocked now, as Raphael Varane meets the ball at the near post again. Centre back from Luke Shaw, another assist for Luke Shaw and another header at that near post for big Rafa Varane. Gets there. I don't know who he outjumps there. Ferran Torres marking Varane. It's just not going to go well for you, Man City, is it? 2 set pieces, 2 corners, 2 headers. This is how we move, guys. Some will say this is going to get patched once the main game gets released, but in this time being, we are dominating in the air. Set pieces doing well. Wing play tactic doing very, very well as well. Players are getting really quite tired as John Stones is on the bench. Why are they not playing centre-backs? Why are they playing Fernandinho at centre-back? I just don't understand it. De Gea is going to take this goal kick. It's going to go. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. Come on, boys. Keep this clean sheet. Ferran Torres into Phil Foden. Guzan's on the edge of our penalty area. Strikes. We get a block in. Andreas Pereira is not going to get there. Man City have a final roll of the dice. Phil Foden, his shot's blocked, and Sancho's going to be able to run this one out against his former team, and that is full time. We get the victory. Our forward line not actually playing very well. Defensive line doing the business, staying strong, staying resolute at the back, but also dominating in the air. It's kind of what my teams do. I'm very Sam Allardyce-esque with this Manchester United team. I'm all about sort of winning the ball in the air, winning those second balls, and putting the pressure back on the teams that we're playing. Pep is furious. Obviously, it will be a disappointment, but what did you make of your team's performance? I want to apologise to the fans who had to watch that. It simply wasn't good enough, and I tend to agree, Pep. So AWB has a slight injury. Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw all need a rest, and 2 more goals for the main man, big Varane. The guy's a monster. He's got 9 this season. 9 goals, 2 assists for Varane. Probably all at the near post. What I will say about this tactic, guys. So Varane's got 9. Maguire has 7. So that's 16. Plus Skriniar has 6. Yeah, we score headers, guys. That's how we win games. We score headers. Okay. So this is the state of play of things right now in terms of all competitions. Obviously, we won the Community Shield. We're in the final of the Carabao Cup, 5th round at home of the Emirates FA Cup against Sheffield United. We've got the first knockout round against Atleti in the Champions League, and we are now a decent way away in terms of points in the Premier League. We're 11 points clear of Arsenal, despite them they do have a game in hand. So if we go into the schedule, the next month is a relatively big one. We've got a Champions League tie followed by an EFL Cup final, and then Emirates FA Cup. We've got the other Champions League game. What I'm going to do, guys, I think it will be a big one. I'm going to bring you back for the game against Liverpool away at Anfield. It's always interesting to see what Liverpool do. I think they will start putting a push on. And I also want to advance things because fingers crossed, guys, we'll have another cup final a little bit further down the table to bring you. I didn't want to bring you this cup final. It's the EFL Cup. If we can get our hands on it, that'd be great. I'm not too fussed about it. If we look at my club vision, guys, I believe I don't even get judged on it. Yeah, we won the Community Shield and they don't care and they're satisfied. The board won't be judging you on the team's performance in this competition. It's all about the FA Cup, the Champions League, and the Premier League, and they want us to reach the semi-finals of the Champions League. So that's probably where I'm going to start directing my attention. But we will bring you back for the game against Liverpool unless I get through past Atleti and we get a nice tasty draw in the next round, in the quarters of the Champions League, which will obviously start to crop up, but I don't know when those fixtures are. I don't know who I'm going to be against. There's some interesting teams in here. Inter are 1-0 up against Liverpool. Marseille beating Bayern as well. Wolfsburg, PSG's 0-0. That's fine and in the balance. And Dortmund are 1-1 against Man City. So anything could happen. We need to win our games though. And as I said, I'm going to plan to bring you back for this game against Liverpool, but we shall see what happens, guys. If you have enjoyed today's video and this series, if you are enjoying it, we are getting towards the end of it. As I said, do drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Ring that bell so you're told each and every time we upload a video, because once the main game has been released, there is going to be a lot of guides and how-to content and stuff to make your Football Manager experience that little bit better. So hopefully you guys can subscribe and be part of the journey throughout this game cycle. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'll see you on another one very, very soon.